Welcome back, eSIM Studios podcast live stream episode number 246. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Special episode, Black Friday. As always, running a little late, but I was spoiled myself to a couple things. But I compiled a list. I have a list of every. Not every because depending on where you want to go, there's a lot of Black Friday deals. But I do have a list in the bottom. If you go to the description box below, if you click the title of the video, it expands the description, and then you can click the description box and it will expand the box even more. There you'll find a link to our story we're going to get into, as well as some Amazon and non-Amazon tech deals, right? So basically stuck to technology stuff. That's what this channel focuses on. But thanks for joining us. So hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Tons of food. And this year I have not watched one NFL game. Yesterday my Chiefs were playing. I got red on, and I've been so busy I haven't even been able to watch the game. So this is more important. So let's get into it. So before, I was not going to do any stories. I was going to do all tech deals. But, guys, I have a huge story, and stabs me in the heart. It is a very sad story. Long live Samsung DeX. That's right. Samsung DeX. Samsung's getting rid of DeX. So, well, should I say Windows is getting rid of DeX. Sad to say, I'm a strong believer in Samsung DeX. I use it all the time. I love it. But I do have a story here, and yes, it is true. This is not a April Fool's Day. They're dropping DeX. Don't know why, but they are. I think it's a cornerstone. I think it's a cornerstone element to their operating system that they can hold over Apple's head, Google's head. Man, I'm sad. I don't even know what to say. So, Samsung DeX has been dated going back since like the Samsung Galaxy S8, right? I've been using Samsung DeX forever. Use it on my phones, use it on my tablets, connect it to, I'm working on my monitor right here, put Samsung DeX right next to it. It's great. It's phenomenal. And Google's doing the opposite, right? So they're expanding, they're implementing a quote-unquote desktop mode, not only for the Pixel, but also for the tablets. So I purchased a Pixel tablet. Well, I purchased 2 tablets today. Yeah, I know. We'll get into that in a minute. But Google has implemented a desktop mode for their Pixel tablet. So when I get it in tomorrow, we'll take a look at it and compare it. But Apple, they have a, what do they call it? Apple calls it, now they don't have it on their phones, but if it's like, but if you connect a iPad to a monitor or a MacBook to a monitor, it's called like Home Studio or I don't know, something like that. But it's not Samsung DeX. Samsung DeX is far and away. Now look, I've never used Apple's whatever they call it, desktop mode, but I can promise you Samsung is better. I don't know why they're getting rid of this. It sucks. I cannot believe it. It pains my heart. I'm not watching it. Dude, I have been so busy today. I even have my red polo shirt on for the Chiefs. I've not watched 1 second of any game yesterday or today. So I'm going to have to catch the replay. Just too busy. I run my own online businesses. I'm creating, trying to create 3 or 4 websites for each one of my new podcast channels, and I'm trying to get sales on a bunch of stuff. So on my other online business. So I've, dude, just been too busy. Good thing and bad thing. But check this out. So let's roll over to, let me share my screen and let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's go to here. Samsung Dex. Why? Well, that didn't work out. Well, did it? No. Sorry, guys. Huh. They put some different modes up in here. Interesting. There we go. What the hell's going on here? Now you can't see me. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, if the link is in the description, if you want to go to my website and take a look at this article. So Samsung Dex, bye-bye. I'm still in shock. I don't understand what is going on. Samsung Dex has had a good run. But here's the deal. So Samsung is going to, they've been late to the party with Android 15. It's a complete overhaul of Samsung user interface, the graphical user interface, the GUI. It's not some, it's not a little update, right? That's why it's taking them so freaking long to put this out. It is a complete overhaul. Everything is redesigned. Unfortunately, they're copying Apple on a lot of app icons. We'll get to that another time. But it appears One UI is the culprit. It appears One UI, for whatever reason, whether Samsung wants to implement it in One UI 7, or they're running into issues with One UI 7, or Samsung, there has to be some sort of issue, because this is the culprit. One UI 7. And recent leaks have illuminated some of the expected updates upon its release. Notably, Samsung's Spanish website revealed information about new icons, upgraded notification centers, redesigned lock screen. Concurrently, Samsung UK provided an unexpected yet anticipated update regarding the Dex app for PC on Windows. For those unfamiliar, Dex, we all know what Dex is. I can skip past that because everybody here knows what Samsung Dex is, right? But Samsung has recently refreshed the page on its UK website. I got this from Samsung's UK website in fine print, in very small print, at the very bottom of their webpage. It's easy to overlook, but I did not overlook it. If you scroll to the very bottom of this page regarding One UI 7, it's like they're putting out like a advertisement for One UI 7 in UK, Samsung UK, but at the very bottom in small fine print, it says support for Dex for PC on Windows operating systems will be ending with the One UI 7 version. Now, side note, users will still be able to extend their phone screens onto their PCs by connecting a keyboard, mouse, and monitor. However, given the popularity of the app, it's very disappointing to receive this update. The discontinuation of Samsung Dex on Windows application is not the only feature losing support. With the onset of One UI 7, support for downloading third-party edge panels will be phased out as well. So you have that little, on Samsung phones, you have that little icon on the right side of your screen, and you can pull it over and you got a little edge panel. They're doing away with that as well, which sucks because I use that. So they're taking away two things that I use, and it's not good news. But look, I'm going to try to dig into this a little more. I don't know. I'm going to try to get some clarity, because what I don't know, and we'll get to the exactly. I don't know. I'm really upset. And again, I wasn't going to do any news articles today, but this one hit close to home. I'm very upset. I don't know what they're doing. I think this is a phenomenal. I don't want to repeat myself, but I think this is a phenomenal piece of their operating system. Again, that's superior to what Apple has. That is superior to what Google has, and they can just continue to build upon it, right? Well, they could have. RIP Samsung DeX. Now, before we move on to the tech deals, I don't know. It says you'll still be able to extend your screen, your phone's screen. Now, to use Samsung DeX on a Windows laptop, you need to download the Samsung app for Windows, right? Well, again, they're doing away with that, right? So I don't know what happens if you plug it into a monitor. I don't know if it just extends your display or if it goes into Samsung DeX. See what I'm saying? Because on some phones you can plug it into a monitor and it just makes your it just displays what is on your screen. It just looks like another phone screen. But I don't know if Samsung's gonna roll into doing that, or if you'll still be able to get DeX on a portable monitor. I just don't know, but you're losing the framework of Samsung DeX if you discontinue the Windows version for it. If Windows is not supporting it, it's just not going to work. So we'll have to. I'll make sure I pay attention to that. I know it's insane. I don't know what's going on, but hang on one second. Okay, so let's get into the. I'm going to keep an eye on this story. I'm going to try to dig into this and see what's going on. I still want to know if, as I mentioned, if you can plug it into an external monitor and still get DeX, or is it just for when you plug it into a Windows machine? I have no idea. Anyway, stay tuned, and I'll definitely keep you updated. But God almighty, that literally, it almost ruined my day. I don't normally let little, things get to me, but Jesus, man. Ugh, almost ruined my day. Now, let's get into the tech deals. So, now, I need to let everybody know, Amazon links, they are affiliate links, right? It's on Samsung Mobile now. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out when this is done. I must let everybody know, if you click an Amazon link that I put out there, it is an affiliate link. I am a part of Amazon's influencer program. I have a storefront. Now, it's not, and I get a very small percentage of the final sale price. So if you buy something for $100 on Amazon, if it says on sale $100, and you click the link and you buy the product, I think I get like maybe $1. It's like 1%, but at no extra cost to you, the consumer. It's just, if it says 100, you pay 100. I just get like 1% of the sale. So I'm not trying to peddle a bunch of cheap crap here. I found some good stuff for you, but I must let you know legally that Amazon links are affiliate links. Any other link, I don't have affiliation with anybody minus Amazon. So, and I am going to show you some links. So let me get into what I got today. So Samsung has a huge sale. Samsung's got a huge sale. I got a Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus. Now, if you go to Samsung, I hope it doesn't pull up my user account. Okay. If you go to Samsung, they're having a huge sale. God damn it. I tell you what, nothing happens throughout the day, and right when I hit live, a bunch of stuff happens. I'm telling you. Okay. Samsung. They're going to continue this sale. They're going to continue this. This is the same sale that they have for when they launch the device, right? So when they launch the S24 Ultra, you get the amazing trade-in deals. You get a bunch of money off. Well, guess what? They're back. And they're going to run its entirety through the end of December. So it's not just for Black Friday. It's like for a whole month. Now, what can you get on the Samsung sale? You can get trade-in deals. You can get an S24 Ultra with $800 off. You can get $350 off. If you don't have a device to trade in, they'll just give you $350. Oh, and if you have a child that's a student, like if you have a kid that's in school, if you're a teacher, or if you work for a educational institution, college, university, or you work for a school but you're not a teacher. Anyways, if you're in the education world, whether you're a student, parent, or you work for a school, you get a discount. Now, this shocked me because when I purchased my last product from Samsung, I don't even remember when it was. It was, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. I normally always click that because my daughter's in school. Last time they made, I couldn't get that $50 discount because first they had to have some weird at&t.com or some weird verification thing that I never seen before. I was like, damn, well that sucks. I used to always get $50 off, an extra $50 on whatever else I get discounted. Well, now they don't verify again. So if, you know, be truthful, but I don't know how they're checking. I just hit yes, education discount because my daughter's in school. If you read the fine print, it'll say that, but they didn't verify. So it is what it is. Extra 50 off. What's on sale? Phones, tablets, monitors. You can get S24, S24 Plus, S24 Ultra. Major discounts. You can actually get this S24 Ultra for like $400, $300. If you have a S23 Ultra, last year's trade-in, that's a very good deal. Now I know the S25 Ultra is about to come out, but if you want to wait, so be it. If you want to upgrade, there you go. There's also Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6. Those are on sale as well. You can get a Z Fold 6, the $1,800, $2,000 phone for $399 as well if you have a trade-in. It's a phenomenal deal. I did not put that link in the description, did I? Let me do that right now so you can have it ASAP. Let's see here. Come on now. I can add it to the link on the fly. Here we go. Let me add the link to Samsung website right here. Copy. I apologize about that. That's one link that slipped through the cracks here. Okay. Samsung deals. There you go. Save. So if you refresh, whenever this is over, come back, or I don't know, it might refresh on the fly if you're watching this live, but I just submitted the link in on my YouTube description, so it'll be there. Now, I got a Tab S10 Plus, not the Ultra, Tab S10 Plus. Phenomenal deals on tablets, right? Whether you want the big boys with the Dimensity chip or you want the FE version, everything's on sale. Even refrigerators, like basically everything on Samsung.com is on sale. So just putting that out there. If you are interested in a Samsung product, it's there for you. Now, here is another. I wanted to show everybody this. If you want a cheap computer, right? You just need something to get you by, whether it's for your parents, whether it's for a grandparent, whether it's for your child, just something to get online and get you going, right? Now, don't expect a game on this, but this is almost an unbeatable deal. This is almost too good to pass up. So good, in fact, that I went ahead and purchased one for myself. Now, I'm going to do a video on it. Everything is upgradable. RAM, storage, even the CPU is upgradable. So I got it, and I'm going to do a video on it, show you how easy these are to upgrade. But let me shut up and show you what I got. It's $100. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat that. It's $100. Now, I don't get any kickbacks on this one. Remember, I'm just showing you a good deal when I see one. So this is, I've never heard of this site, and I have something you need to be aware of. I almost got scammed, and I want to show you what to look out for. So this one, not this deal. I'm talking about something totally separate. We'll get to shortly. But this is a phenomenal deal. I purchased this about a few hours ago. So It's called Stack Social. Never heard of this site, but it's a real deal. I've done my homework. Before I order on something I'm unfamiliar with, I do a bunch of research. I got scammed one time, and we'll get into it. But long story short, this is a legit deal. So what do you get? This is a quote-unquote mystery desktop and accessories bundle. It's refurbished, however, it does say all items are in mint condition. I know some people feel, some people don't want to buy refurbished. Some people don't mind. I don't mind. As long as it's in good shape, I don't care. But so what do you get? You get a desktop PC. And look, this is not a little, it's a little older, but look at this. You got a 10 gigabit USB Type-C port. You have 4 USB 3.2 ports. Now, you either get, it says you're going to get a Dell Optiplex, I think a 7000 series. It'll have the i5 or the AMD Ryzen 5 CPU. However, this is cool because it's very upgradable. You know how on a lot of mini PCs you can't upgrade the CPU, you can only upgrade the RAM and the SSD. Well, this one, guess what, you can upgrade the CPU. So you can buy, it's $100. It comes with a Bluetooth keyboard. It comes with a Bluetooth mouse and the freaking computer. You can't beat this deal. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to make a video out of it. Hey, how to upgrade the CPU, how to upgrade the RAM, how to upgrade the storage. And this is good because, like I mentioned, on a lot of mini PCs, you can't upgrade the CPU. This one, use it for a year or two. When you notice, I might get a little sluggish here or there, or maybe I want to start playing a little. Don't expect to game on this thing. I don't play games, but maybe you have a bigger workload. Maybe you need more RAM. Maybe you need a little more storage after a year or two. Well, you know what? You can get a good CPU for like, I don't know, $60. For this, I'm not talking about the super expensive ones. Just upgrade the CPU, the RAM, the storage, and you will literally have a new computer that'll last you for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 more years. It comes with Windows 11, so you get Wi-Fi. They said it's in mint condition. Seamless user experience. Blah 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 blah. So here's the specs. You'll get 8 gigs of RAM. I'm going to upgrade mine immediately. It's very upgradable. You just pop the side off and you can slide in your RAM. It's very easy. I mean, my 14-year-old daughter could do it, honestly. But this one, for $100, you get the computer with an i5 or a Ryzen 5, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. It says Windows 10. You can upgrade it to Windows 11. Anyways. You get the desktop, you get the keyboard, you get the mouse, you get the power cable, you get shipping, and it is returnable for up to 30 days. Guys, this is an incredible deal. Probably the best deal, honestly. $100. You get all that for $100. You can upgrade it, right? It's like, it's not that powerful. I kind of need a little more. We'll buy it and then add more. So, link is in the description. If you are interested. They do have them still in stock. I just don't know for how much longer at this price. Oh, I have a promo code for you. Damn. Take 20. I'm going to put this in the description. I'm going to put this in the description box when this video is done. 20%. 20%. So it's $120. Put the promo code in, take 20. TAKE 20. Take 20. Is the promo code, knocks 20% off, bumps it down to $100. I know I've been saying it's only $100. You're like, well, it says 120 there. That's why, because I got a promo code for you. Take 20, and it knocks it down to $100. Phenomenal deal. Now, let's do this, shall we? Let me go to... let's see here. I want to go to the link that I have given y'all in the description of this video. So I'm going to jump on YouTube. I am going to click my own video, and I am going to where's the description here? Here we go. Right there. Okay, Samsung deals. The link is there. Samsung Dex is gone. There's the mystery desktopics. There's that $100 PC. I want to click the same link y'all got. So here's the Amazon link I have for y'all. So let's get into these real quick. You can find all of. Here's my eSIM Studios Amazon sellers page. All of these are handpicked by me. I literally handpicked all these. These are items that I have or I have used. So I'm not just picking crap out here. I'm not just trying to sell y'all some, stuff to become rich. No, these are items that I really use. So, and I'm not going to go through every single one of them. I'm just going to highlight a few of them, right? Can y'all see that? Oh, crap. All right, hang on. There we go. Amazon sellers page. So, again, here's my Amazon sellers page. Link in the description. All these items I either have or I have used, handpicked by myself. I'm not going to go through all of them, as I mentioned, but I'm going to hit some highlights here. Some ones that stand out. Now, this treadmill, I got this last week. I am so sore I can barely walk, but that's a good thing. I don't work out. I'm not a weightlifter. I don't do anything. I sit in front of a computer all day. So I'm 40, so I need to start doing something about that. So anyways, long story short, I purchased this treadmill. If you're interested in a treadmill and you want a cheap treadmill, it can slide under your bed. It's lightweight. You can literally pick it up with one hand. This is badass. I love it. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it does the job. And for $120, I definitely give it a thumbs up and recommend it to anybody. I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg on this Peloton, $3,000 workout bike. I just need to get moving, get my blood pumping. So long story short, I've been using this every day for the last week. Well, yeah, every day, I think minus one day, but, it's a very good product and I can definitely recommend it. That's cheap. $120 for a treadmill, very cheap. It's slim, it's small, it comes with a custom app. You can control it with your phone. It's really good. So we have some cases here I've purchased, I've used. These are really good deals. Look at these prices. $11 for that, $7 for that. Check this out. So I do have some mini PCs on there. So I mentioned that one on, what was it, Stack Social. It's like $100, but that's basically bottom of the barrel. That'll just get you online, right? Now where we get to the fun stuff. Some really good mini PCs. Now I have some cheaper mini PCs and I have some more expensive mini PCs, and I have one option that will basically take you to the moon. It rivals what Apple's got with their Mac Mini on the Windows side. But I have some of these B-Link mini PCs here. These are really good products, very dependable. It's I think it's a US company, but I'm not sure of that. But they've been around for forever. They're one of the staples in the mini PC world. B-Link is. So you're getting a rather good quality product. It's not some off-the-wall, off-brand Chinese company that you're never going to get any support for. B-Link is not that. B-Link has always been good to me. I've had contact with them in the past, so I can definitely support what they're doing and recommend them. But you're getting phenomenal deals on mini PCs. If you need a mini PC or you need a PC period, now's the time. And I'm a strong proponent of the small ones. So I went around Amazon, picked out some of the ones that were good, some of the ones that I've used and or purchased, and these are the good ones. And it just depends on what they're all relatively either like between $200 and $300 for the cheaper ones. They're good though. They'll do everything you need. Now, again, don't expect to play AAA title games. You can play games on them, just not like, you know what I mean. Gaming PC is good for that. These are good for everyday tasks, or if you want to stream, if you want to start streaming, if you want to do what I'm doing this live stream right now on a small, inexpensive mini PC. It can handle all that. So I got some good ones here. I got some RAM upgrades. All right, I love Crucial. They're my favorite brand. I know there's better brands out there for memory, but I love Crucial. Been using them for like over 10 years. Brand loyalty thing. You can turn a Roku you can turn a TV into a smart TV with that Roku. I have some good cases here. Caseology, all Caseology is on sale. Caseology cases for Android, Caseology cases for iPhone, Caseology cases for Pixel, Samsung. Everything Caseology is on sale. As you can tell, this one's already sold out. But look, $5 really? And they're normally $20. So you're getting like $75, 75% off regular retail price. Now look, the delivery date's being backed up. So if you're interested, I definitely suggest you pick one up now rather than later. Here's OtterBox. They have a new series, so it's not like a big ass brick. What else? So I have a bunch of mini PCs, right? Now I wanted to show you something. So all these are good now. This new brand Nemo, that's a United States company. They're a newer brand now. They sell cheap. Don't get it twisted. They sell cheap. And I mean not quality, but you know, inexpensive, I guess is the right term. But they're still dependable. Look, you can get this laptop, 15.6 inch, 32 gigs of RAM, 12th gen Intel Core i3 CPU. That's good enough to do web surfing, and you can definitely stream on that. It'll do everything you need it to for the average person. On sale, 32 gigs of RAM, and I think it has a terabyte of storage for $399. That's a good deal. Apple MacBooks, if you don't want to mess around with some of the more inexpensive devices, I have this MacBook here. This is a very good deal. I went on Best Buy's website earlier. They're actually sold out of a lot of stuff. So Amazon seems to have way more products available. Ace Magic. So I've been in contact with them. Do you remember that video I put out of them saying I put a video out saying that they put malware in their operating systems? Well, there is supposedly, in the background, they're supposed to be sending me a PC because I'm going to test it out and see what's going on. They reached out to me behind the scenes and were asking me about the video, and I was like, I forwarded them the proof, and they wanted to send me one. Now, they either want to try to scam me or blackmail me with my own info, or they want me to really test it and it's really gone. So I said, okay, well, until I find something myself, they told me, no, they said it's fine, and here, we'll send you a mini PC to test. Until I find something myself, I'll take their word for it, but I put a couple of them on here because they do have rather inexpensive PCs. We have more Caseology cases. We have a Wi-Fi 7 router. So if you're unaware, Wi-Fi 7 is right around the corner. Now, you can't just get like the new S23 Ultra. It's going to be Wi-Fi 7 enabled. The S24 Ultra is Wi-Fi 7 enabled. Now, you can't just get a Wi-Fi 7 enabled phone. Like say you get an S23 Ultra in a month or two. You can't just, I got Wi-Fi 7. Doesn't work like that. You have to have a Wi-Fi enabled device, and you have to have a Wi-Fi 7 router emitting that frequency. Now, and that's not the only thing. You have to also contact your supplier, your not your carrier, your internet provider, excuse me. You have to contact your internet provider, and you have to ask them, hey, do you provide Wi-Fi 7 yet? If they say no, you're screwed until they get it, or you can shop around. There's a couple Google Fiber who I use. Love Google Fiber. They're going to carry it at the beginning of this upcoming year. So I might need a Wi-Fi 7 router, because this upcoming year in 2025, all your flagship devices are going to have Wi-Fi 7. All the new iPhone models, Wi-Fi 7. All the Samsung, Wi-Fi 7. All the newer devices headed in that direction. Long story short, if you want to get ahead of the game, if you want to get ahead of everybody else, and maybe you have S24 Ultra, right, and you have Wi-Fi 7, and your provider provides Wi-Fi 7, here's a really inexpensive, I don't want to say inexpensive because it's expensive. It's $400. But if you look at all the other Wi-Fi 7 routers, they're more expensive than this. So this is actually a good deal. I mean, you can see the regular listing price is $599, $600 for this normally. On sale, $399. Maybe you want to get ahead of the game and brag about Wi-Fi 7. I can't wait till I do that. But you can do that. But remember, you have to have a Wi-Fi 7 device. You got to call your provider and ask them if they provide a Wi-Fi 7 frequency. And if they do, say, please activate it on my account. I'm ordering a Wi-Fi 7 router right now. And you can come right there. A bunch of mini PCs. Here's a laptop, decent laptop, right? The Asus VivoBook S. Now, Motorola, if you're in the market for a new Motorola phone, the Razr. I'm not a big Moto fan. I've used them in the past, but they never update their phones. Now, will they in the future? Maybe. But some people are looking for a cool, inexpensive phone. And when I say cool and inexpensive in the same sentence, they're almost non-existent. Well, you can get both of those in this deal right here. Moto Razr Flip. Or what do they call it? No, it's the Moto Razr. It's the flip phone. Now, this is their inexpensive flip phone. So Samsung next year is coming out with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. Now, they're going to have an FE, a cheaper model. But guess what? Motorola beat them to the punch. So you can actually get this Moto Razr. It's last year's 2023. But if you want to get in the flip game, if you... I've always admired them, but they're just too darn expensive. It's a really good deal right here. Still a good phone. Don't get it wrong. Still a good phone. But it'll get you in the game if you want a foldable for not that much money. Here's a good deal. Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE Plus, 12.4 inch, 128 gigs. You can get it here for $399 on Amazon, or as I mentioned, go to Samsung, compare the prices. You might get a better deal on Samsung, honestly. And quite honestly, you might want to look now with these FEs. I love the FE buds. I use them every day, right? But careful. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. But the FE tablets only come with 6 gigabytes of RAM. Now, that's an issue for me because I'm a multitasker, heavy multitasker. And when you start adding up more than a couple apps, the RAM gets all used up and it gets sluggish, and it may drop some apps in the background. But if you're okay with that, like my dad has got one of these FE. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. I'm like, Dad, you don't want to upgrade? He's only got 6 gigs of RAM. He doesn't care. He loves it. So I'm like, whatever. And if that's cool with you, that's good. I just want to remind everybody, the FE tablets only 6 gigs of RAM. So you might be able to find a Tab S9 on Samsung for right around the same price. Or if you got a trade-in, you can get a new Tab S10 for a decent price. So just wanted to make sure everybody's aware of that. Now, if you need a Chromebook, a kid at school or something, I got a nice, good, cheap Chromebook right here. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3 Chromebook. It is this year's model. Now, look at this. I'm going to buy one of these when I get off the live stream. A Google Nest security camera. Both are second generation, and they're inexpensive. So you can get wired, you can get battery, indoor, outdoor, and it works with Google Home, right? They got GPUs. If you're a gamer, if you're into building PCs, Amazon's got cheap products. Excuse me, inexpensive. I gotta stop using cheap because inexpensive products here. Now it looks like this is already sold out. I just added this like a couple hours ago. If you need external storage, Crucial. I'm a big supporter of Crucial. This is a really good deal for 2 terabytes. Pretty good read and write speeds. That's a pretty good deal, right? Now look at these chargers. Ugreen, good company, use them. Now this is one of the few products on the list I haven't used or purchased any of their products is Gravistar. It's like a R2D2. Apparently it's a wall charger, but I guess the plugs come out of somewhere and you plug your phone in. Obviously at the top right there, I guess you plug your phone in, but I don't know where it goes into the wall. And then here's Ugreen, kind of got into the R2D2 charging thing as well. But there's a lot of Anker deals, a lot of Anker chargers. I love Anker. I have a ton of their products here. A lot of chargers sitting around. Good company. They got a lot of good stuff on sale. Here is Amazon Fire Stick, very cheap, 20 bucks. This is a good deal. So Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, this was just released, what, a month ago? And they already dropped the price by 25%. So this has 8 gigs of RAM, so you won't be left behind feeling sluggish. I prefer 12, but look, if I get it, you know, if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. I'm not using a device less than 8 gigs of RAM. Definitely not using anything less than 8. But I prefer 12. But look, this S24 FE is a pretty good deal for $534. Brand new. Comes with 256 gigs of storage. So you're getting one of the better models at a really good price. Honestly. Now, again, check Samsung before you buy this here. And now I don't make anything off of I don't have any Samsung affiliate links, but to get you the best price, go over to Samsung and check and see if you can get a cheaper price for a new S24 FE. Make sure you select 256 gig and then compare the price. Now, TVs, check this out. This is a good deal. innocn, I use innocn products. I love their products. I'm using an innocn monitor right now as we speak to do this live stream. Very, very good deal right here. Very good deal. About 219 bucks. This is a very good monitor. 4K, USB Type-C. All you got is one cable and you can run the whole thing. And your mini PC, your phone could use Samsung DeX if they didn't cancel it. TCL 65-inch for 349 bucks. That's pretty good. Anker, I got a TCL TV right there. I got Samsung too, but Anker, this is a good deal. So this is a charging, what do they call it? Station, charging station. It's not just a charging station. It's a 200 watt, 6-port GAN charging station. You got 4 Type-C plugins. You got 2 USB 3.2 plugins. This thing will charge everything. In fact, I was eyeing that one to put here to charge everything I got, because all you need is that one. You just plug that one charge station into the wall, and then you plug all your components, all your devices into that station, so you don't have to have, you know, wires all over the place. You can keep everything nice and tidy. Now check this out. Wall mounts. I got 2 of these. These wall mounts here, boom, right there. The other one in the other room. These are badass. These require 0 drilling. You know, a lot of the older wall mounts, you drill into the stud. You have a stud finder. You got to find where the stud is, and then you drill it in there. No. TVs now, or monitors now, are so light, you don't need to drill a stud. These really work, right? This one's been on the wall for like, I don't know, a few months. But the other one that we have has been on the wall with one of these for 4 years. So these work, does not leave a hole in your wall, right? So I love these things. These new wall mounts are badass. Now, I use this every day. The innocn portable monitor. You can take your work on the go. Get you a mini PC. Get you this Logitech Pebble 2 combo. Check this out. Boom. See, I told you I'm using everything on this list. This is not some little list that I just threw together. I was like, let me go through all the tech stuff I've purchased and throw it on there so I don't look like some bum trying to sell you a bunch of crap. You can take your work on the go. I lost my train of thought. You can get a mini PC here. You can get the Logitech Pebble 2 combo. I love it's a you know what's annoying when you're watching a stream or anything, or you're trying to be quiet in the house early in the morning, or your clicks on your mouse are mad loud. Guess what? Silent mouse. Silent. Does not make a peep. And I bought that just for that reason. I love it. So you can take a mini PC, you can connect the Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard there, and then you can go grab your innocn portable monitor. You can take these little mini PCs, this small mouse, the small keyboard, and that monitor. Where the hell did it go? Got a stand and everything. Monitor right there, innocn. See? This thing, I love it. You could use Samsung DeX with this if they didn't drop it. And you can plug your phone into it with one cable. It's a Type-C port, so you can plug your phone into there, and one cable not only gives you a display to look at, but it also powers the portable monitor. So you don't have you can plug it into the wall, the monitor into the wall, and then use a Type-C or HDMI. It has HDMI or Type-C, but it's cool because all you need is one cable. So you can literally power the monitor and the display that's on there, all with one cable from your mini PC. That's pretty cool. That'll allow you to go anywhere and be a power user or a remote power user. Now, I got some connectors here. All these are cool. All these work. All these great. I purchased this today, this Pixel tablet. Not a strong believer, but look at this price, guys. The lowest price I've ever seen it. Normally, it's pretty expensive. Normally, and I don't know why. This is the price it should have been at, right? Because everything's relative, right? Like, I didn't really like it, mainly because it was expensive. But the price got so low, and I was like, well, shit. That's freaking low. And they just enabled desktop mode on their Pixel tablets with this latest beta version. So when I get it, we're going to install beta. We're going to be able to use desktop mode. See, Samsung, I don't know why you're dropping DeX. Got desktop. Everybody's moving into the desktop mode world, and y'all are getting out of it. And more crucial, memory storage here. And we got cables, right? I got lights if you're a streamer. I got Type-C cables here. This very good deal. When I got this camera here, that's what you're looking. That's what I record on. That was like I think it was $180. It's basically half off right now, 41% off at $99. This is very good webcam. We got stands. We got lights. This is the microphone that I'm using. So again, everything you see on this list, everything's on sale, and everything's a badass product. So we got mics if you're interested. I got monitors here. We got Samsung Galaxy Buds. Those are not on sale, but those are pretty cheap. $57. I got mine for $100, so that's a pretty good deal. Headphones. There's your Google Nest Wi-Fi router. It's what I use at home. So everything on here is a very good deal. Now, real quick, if you want to be a power user, this Mac Mini right here got the M4 chip in it. Badass chip, right? But if you don't want to go Mac, let's say you want to get a badass mini PC and don't spend a lot of money, too much money, do this. So get you one of these. This is a Minisforum bare bone workstation, meaning this one's a little different because normally when you get a bare bones mini PC, comes with no RAM, comes with no storage. It'll have a CPU, just no RAM, no storage. No problem. You buy it, throw it in there. This one comes with no RAM, no storage, and no CPU. However, it's not such a bad thing. The motherboard they're using there is very common, and it's a newer motherboard. So it supports all the AM5. It has an AM5 socket for AMD CPUs now. Why is that important? Because with this workstation now, it's $80 off with the coupon, so it's not even $319. After you apply the $80 coupon, it turns into what? It'd be $219 for $100, so basically $240. Now, what you're getting, now you have to buy the CPU, you have to buy RAM, and you have to buy storage. I have RAM and storage here. This is one of the few items I have not used, but I was thinking about buying it. I've used Minisforum many times before. I love their products. So I have RAM and storage, so I could just slide it in there. So I was like, damn, I will need a CPU, though. So you can buy, if you got RAM, you got storage laying around, no big deal. But it has a long list of CPUs you can use in there. So it has the new updated, and you are going to future proof yourself. So you can buy, you don't even have to buy the best, most expensive CPU. You can get a good, decent, all round good performing CPU. And I have them on here. So, and do not have to spend an arm and a leg. And then this will future proof you. So this motherboard from AMD that supports new AMD CPUs is going to be used for the foreseeable future. So when AMD comes out with a new CPU next year, new CPU after that, new CPU after that, let's say 3 or 4 years, you're ready to upgrade. You bought a CPU, RAM, storage, slide it in there, and you got going. Let's say in 3 or 4 years, you know what? I think I'm going to start dibbling and dabbling in some light, or not light. This the CPUs you can buy here are beasts, but you want to start doing some gaming, or maybe your kid wants to game on it a little bit. So in 3 or 4 years, you can buy the most badass CPU that'll work on the AM5 or work with AM5 compatibility socket, and you can have a literally like a brand new PC, right? So, but you don't have to buy the housing. You don't have to buy all this crap. You can literally upgrade it all the time, every year if you want to. Now you'll have RAM and storage, but you could upgrade the CPU every year, right? So this is $319, $80 coupon makes it $240. Now I had a good CPU on here that is very cheap. Let me see here. It's the AMD Ryzen 5 8600G. That is the best. Here's the 8500G. That's last year's. Now they have a cheaper one. The newer one is even cheaper than that. Where are we at? I gotta get out of here. Do I have a search? Damn it. Let's do this. Check this out. This is a badass CPU. Wait, oh yeah, 8500. So it's only $10 more than last year. So this is the newer upgraded. This is not the Ryzen 7, but once you get to the Ryzen 7, that's their kind of, I know they got a 9, but this is the best all-round CPU. That's why I selected this one. It should be on the list. I don't know why it didn't show up. I'll make sure and add it. I'll go back when this is done in a minute and go add it if it wasn't there. I remember adding it, but I'll make sure it's there, because these can kind of get confusing. So if you buy that Form mini PC, buy the CPU, buy the RAM, buy the storage, you're going to be set. This CPU is not a slouch. Just because it's not the very, very best doesn't mean it's not any good. The very, very best is 4 or 5 times that price. Well, not, you know what I'm saying. It's way more expensive. This is a good freaking deal. Normally it's $229 CPU on sale, $160. So where's my calculator? You could, assuming you have RAM and storage like I do at home, all I needed was that mini PC and to buy a CPU. So you could get, let's see, 229 plus 160. It's $389, and you would blow away, minus the Mac Mini, you would blow away any other Windows Mini PC on my list, $329. Because here's why. Because they're not, this is a desktop. I think I forgot to mention that. This is a desktop CPU that you're putting in a mini PC. All the other mini PCs essentially have a laptop CPU that they put in a mini PC. It's what it is. You're getting a freaking badass desktop CPU. I mean, this is no slouch. This is the best, and I've done my homework. This is the best, and maybe you might have some others that you could throw in the argument, but in my opinion, this is the very best for your dollar per performance CPU you can buy. That would fit that Form mini PC. You get the best performance while spending the least amount of money. This is it. So I'm so tempted, to buy this, man, because you would be set for years to come. Again, you don't have to buy another mini PC in 3 or 4 years when yours kind of, gets old. No, you just buy a new CPU, slap it in there, and go. So, very, very nice feature to have. And I could not leave this off the list. See, here's the, is that the new one? Where are we at? Yeah, it's 56, 58. Yeah, that might. Now, I think it holds. Now, this one right here has an integrated GPU. And that's why I put this on the list. Now, you can go with other more powerful CPUs, but they don't have an integrated GPU, meaning the GPU is not housed inside the CPU, but you'd have to go get a little iGPU, or you have to go grab a external GPU or something to hook it up to, which they do. You can connect it with a Oculink in the back, but yeah, most people don't want to do that, right? If you just want, you want something cool that's cheap, you can throw together, relatively inexpensive, but be a freaking powerhouse, this is it. So, anyways, I gotta run. Time's ticking. I think most people already left the stream anyways, but hit me up in the comments if I missed something. If you got questions about anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer all of your questions, and I will see you on the next one. I'm gonna go over all the links and make sure that we have all those valid in there. So I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta run. Peace.